everybody! Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Alice and I enjoy doing reviews. I enjoy reviewing products that I find from the local grocery store or maybe the thrift store, the drugstore, Walmart, anywhere you generally tend to shop around, and hopefully for an affordable price because, inflation's a little crazy these days and, cash is tight. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. And I am really excited because we are going to be doing another soda review. Those healthy sodas that claim to have less sugar, and some of them claim to have prebiotics or probiotics or their own natural blend of, special herbs and spices to make their soda taste very similar, they claim, to the original. And this is something that kind of fascinates me because I have recently tried to cut more sugar out of my life, just to be healthier in general and to kind of, steer away from some of the bad habits that I'd created over the years. But one of the things that I miss the most is soda. I really do like a good soda, especially, on a hot day. There's just nothing that can beat, like a Coke. But it's a little bit difficult to find, kind of good dupes of those original brand sodas, in the healthier version. And so far, I really haven't found any. We tried the orange soda, I believe it was Olipop and Poppi, and neither one of those really tasted like the classic orange soda that everyone's kind of used to. So I wanted to try two more sodas today. I wanted to try another Poppi soda, the lemon lime prebiotic soda, as you can see there. I really like their packaging and the little, just the very simple but like little details that they put in with the lemon lime on the front there and like the little bubbles and things in the back. It's really kind of neat. I wanted to compare that against the Evolution Real Fruit Fresh Soda, also lemon lime, and yeah, also very pretty packaging. I really like the different tones of green and yellow they have on the front there with the lemon and the lime. This one claims to support digestive and immune health. It says it has pre and probiotics in it, and with real squeezed fruit. Also, it is organic, as you can see there. And I did not see an organic stamp anywhere on the Poppi version of this. It says that it is infused with apple cider vinegar. It says no BS, no fake stuff, but it doesn't say that it's necessarily made from real fruit. It also doesn't say that it is organic, as I said before, but it does say it has the non-GMO verified on the back there, as you can see. So, they're both a little different, yet kind of the same. So I just wanted to kind of compare and contrast, these two sodas, kind of see where they stand, with the original lemon lime sodas like 7-Up or Sprite, and see how they kind of compare it to each other, in terms of sugar, ingredients, just the general flavor. And yeah, I'm very excited to get started. So I think we're gonna go with Poppi first today. I really liked Poppi last time. It says it has 3 grams of sugar on the front there, as you can see, but on the back they say that they have includes 2 grams of sugar, so like 4% is sugar. I don't know, that's a little bit misleading to me, because when you're shopping around, some people, they don't really read the back of stuff. They kind of just see on the front, oh, this has 3 grams of sugar, but if you actually kind of go digging in the back where all the fine print is, it kind of says that it has, a little bit more than what they were originally advertising. The ingredients are sparkling water, organic cane sugar, organic agave inulin, apple juice, organic apple cider vinegar, natural flavor, citric acid, stevia, lime juice, lemon lime juice, and concentrate. So probably concentrates from the different, fruits that they're using. It has the fun little quote on the back, fall for this fresh, clean, tasty take on a timeless classic. See, that's what I mean, is they're kind of trying to claim in so many words that this will just be kind of a dupe for the regular soda that we all know and love. And while it may taste, really good, I don't know how close it's actually going to get to the original soda. So we're going to kind of be judging on that today, along with the sugar and everything else. So yeah, Poppi. Okay, so we're going to give it a little bit of a taste here. I mean, these always smell like the originals. All these sodas actually smell a lot like the original, so it kind of, might trick your brain a little bit as you're drinking it. This one kind of seems to have a little bit of a muted sweet smell to it, so let's kind of see how it looks poured out. Yeah, okay. It's mostly clear. It's not completely clear, but you can kind of see a little bit of cloudiness in there, but as I stated in another video, I don't know how healthy a soda can really be if it's just completely, crystal clear, 100%, gone through like all filtering processes and like removing all the fruit that's actually in it. I don't know, it just kind of begs the question, how healthy really is a healthy soda. But anyway, it claims to have less sugar, and I'm really happy about that. So let's give it a little taste. Ooh, okay. I don't know. It claims to have less sugar. It does taste like it has sugar in it. Wow, that's very, very sweet. It does taste like lemon lime. It definitely has that lemon lime flavor. It's, it tastes a lot like 7-Up or, Sprite. It does have a bit of a lingering aftertaste that's a little bit almost syrupy. I have been told too by some people that they can taste the vinegar in some of these sodas, the ones that use apple cider vinegar. I am not able to taste that. I was kind of expecting to taste it in the orange soda, but I never actually tasted it. Another thing I will say about this soda, the longer it kind of, sits out and like decarbonates, I don't know what the exact term is, falls flat basically, the less like 7-Up it tastes like. You can kind of then taste all kind of the different fruit flavors and stuff. Maybe they're kind of separating, from being all together in the can there. It has a little bit of a different aftertaste, and that kind of seems to grow the more you drink the soda. So I would not call this a perfect dupe, though I would say it's a really good soda, and it is very sweet. I don't know, I can definitely taste those sugars, those added sugars in there. All in all, it's a really decent soda. I would say like 6 out of 10. It's not really, it's very close, but kind of not to the 7-Up and Sprite. And having those added sugars, even though it claims to have like prebiotic and different stuff in it that's good for you, like apple cider vinegar, I don't know, it tastes really sweet and almost kind of syrupy. And while I do kind of like, I like the regular sodas, which have tons of sugar in them, this one almost just has like a molasses kind of taste to it, which is not my thing. It's still good. I'll still drink it, but I don't think this would be my first choice when shopping around for a healthy soda. So yeah, sorry Poppi, I don't know about this one. It's kind of, the more I taste it, like the more I can kind of like taste the syrup. I don't know, and it's leaving this really funny aftertaste. I don't know. Okay, so the next soda that we are going to try today is the Evolution Real Fruit Fresh Soda, or maybe Real Fruit Soda Fresh. I don't know. Fresh is kind of, as you can see, off to the side there, so it doesn't really go along with the rest of the wording there, but it's trying to indicate that this is going to taste really fresh, really good, really fruity. I'm excited to try it because I want to see how this soda compares to the Poppi version. It says that it has 5 grams of sugar, but it also says it has no included grams of sugar anywhere on the back, so 5 grams is exactly what you're getting. It says it has 35 calories, Ingredients are carbonated water, organic juices like apple, lemon, lime, organic inulin, organic flavors, which doesn't really get into any specifics there, organic acerola extract, Bacillus coagulans CBI 306086, organic stevia leaf extract, and natural flavors. Well, I'm not sure what the little code in the middle of that whole thing was, but yeah, I guess for the most part, it's organic. They say it's made from real fruit. It says on the side here, what makes our take on soda so fresh? Real organic fruit juice, never from concentrate, and zero added sugars, vibrant in taste and bursting with the benefits in every bubbly sip. Welcome to your new favorite better for you soda. And then it says no added sugars with real squeezed fruit, 5 grams of fiber, 1 billion CFU probiotics, that's a lot of antibiotics, and antioxidant vitamin C. Wow, it's making a lot of really good claims here. It's getting me kind of excited to try this soda. So yeah, let's give it a little taste test here. This one doesn't have quite as strong a smell as the other one did. You can kind of get the lemon lime, but it doesn't smell quite as strongly. Whew, okay. Oh wow, okay. So this is what I'm talking about. Like the clarity of this is not very good, but to me that indicates that the soda might actually be honest. And when it says it's being made from real fruit and it's not overly processed, it doesn't like contain so many additives and different things to just make it crystal clear, you know, instead of looking like, oh, I don't want to say it, but I think you can guess what it looks like. Any number of gross things. But at the same time, like, you can then tell that there's actually like the substance of fruit in there, you know, because fruit is, you know, it leaves kind of like pulp, I guess, in its juices, like orange juice. So yeah, let's give this a little bit of a taste. Whoa, okay. This one's not gonna be it either. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's sweet, it tastes good, but there's also something in it. Maybe it's like that. Maybe this is what a more natural tasting soda would taste like. It almost tastes like there's flowers or some kind of like perfume in it. It's very hard to describe. You can taste the lemon and the lime, but then over all of that is just like this intensely kind of floral, almost perfume, but not like in a gross way, kind of flavor. I am not sure what that is exactly, but wow, yeah, that every time it just kind of smacks me in the mouth every time I taste it. It just, yeah, it just kind of, I don't know, it's very, the longer you drink it, the more you can taste it, and it's just kind of, it stays in your mouth, like it's the taste that lingers. So, you know, after everything kind of like goes away, you're still left tasting whatever florals those are. I'm not sure what that is. That is very interesting. Hey everybody, so the sound decided to die right in the middle of my review of that last soda. I'm so sorry to kind of cut in like this, but anyway, as I was saying, the Evolution soda has like this very floral aftertaste that lingers for quite some time. After I finished my little sample of it, I could still taste it for a while. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give that soda a 6 out of 10, much like the other soda. It's not a good dupe if you're looking for something like a 7-Up or a Sprite. And in terms of like taste and quality, while it does say that it has less sugar, that floral taste really kind of just turned me off from the whole thing. I don't think I would necessarily go and buy it again, but
you know, it's not like a bad soda. It's not a bad soda if you kind of go into it, you know, with your eyes open and know that it's not going to be a perfect 7-Up or Sprite, you know, taste alike, you know, for less sugar, you know, and less calories. Still good, but not something I see myself buying again in the future. Well, anyway, thank you so much. If you have made it this far, you are awesome, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm trying to kind of keep on a schedule and doing more uploads. Life's been a little bit hectic, you know, but I'm trying to get back in control of things, and yeah, it really means a lot to me to have you guys watching. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.